It's that time, guys. It's that time. All right. Get all the stuff pulled up and have a good time. Hopefully everybody's doing good. I think we see some people piling in here soon. So let me get this pulled up. Feeling good tonight. Feeling good tonight for sure. What's up? What's up? All right, and let's pull our live up. There we go. What's up, Saray? What's up, Joshua? How's it going? We're gonna get everything set up real quick. We're gonna set up a super chat goal and then we'll get started. Do 10 supers, all color, and then let's do 3 hours. All right, let's do 21 flat push-ups. All right, we're here. What's up, Das? All right, we're gonna rack the bench up. Mossberg's here. We got the whole crew piling in. Let's get it started. Everything, Daz. We're starting with the bench, of course. Always start with the bench. So. I think we are deadlifting today. What's today? Wednesday? We are deadlifting today. All right, get our 165 racked up. Get all good and warmed up. Whew. How's the car going, Mossberg? The Camaro. Camaro, is that what we're calling it? The Camaro? God bless. What's up, Petra? What's up, Daniel? Welcome back, everybody. Starting off strong. We got all kinds of good peoples in here. Let's add some more weight. Second plate. Continue warming up. 340. We usually go to 340. Yeah, we'll probably hit 340 at some point tonight. We did 365 last night. So 340 is definitely going to happen tonight, I'd imagine. So the Kamas barrel, I like that. Yeah, appreciate it, Kev. Appreciate it. We're gonna have 370 this week, I believe. Just depends on how we feel the next couple days. I feel really good and energetic today, so no spotter today though. So I would say Saturday I expect a 370. So. So I expect 370 by Saturday. I don't do any martial arts, no. Not my gig, not my gig. Powerlifting, that's my sport. Not big into martial arts. Not for 225, John. Not for 225. We're warming up right now. Do you have a spotter for your warm-ups? I don't know anybody that grabs a spotter for their warm-ups personally. I've never seen anybody do that. I mean, not in a serious manner, at least. Maybe someone they're benching with stands with them, but not like to grab a spotter for a warm-up. Yeah, if your warm-up's 250 kilo. Yeah, but I mean, if you know what your warm-up weight is, you shouldn't need to grab a spotter. If it's a warm-up weight, if you need a spotter for it, it doesn't count as warm-up weight. That's the thing. So what I'm saying is you should be warming up with a weight that you can comfortably get. Nice, good stuff, solid work. All right, 245, one quick press, continue warming up. All right, let's add some more weight. 265, another warm-up rep. Another warm-up rep at 265. How do you mean an answer flare? So yeah, I mean you have guys that are large that aren't as strong, yeah, for sure. There's not really a not being just large isn't necessarily a show of like being extremely strong. They can be large, even muscular, and not be as strong as someone smaller than them if they have denser muscle, less body fat, things along those lines. So. About 5 years ago, I started working out at 117 pounds. My bench was 75 pounds. So I'm 177-ish right now, 175, 177, and my bench is now 365. I've never done one of the grip strength things, no. I was 117 pounds about 5 years ago. What's up, Bryn? What's up? All right, let's add some more weight. $315 is the next press. Another warm-up rep. Last warm-up rep of the night will be this one. So eat a lot and I lift heavy 6 days a week. 5'11". 5'11" is what my current height. So. All right. We got 315, one last warm-up rep for the night, and then we're going to start stacking some weight. Just a single, finish the warm-up. Not 370 tonight. Maybe Saturday we'll do 370. We did 365 last night. So. Yeah, the likes help a lot, guys. The likes do help a lot. Especially early on. It pushes more people in here. We get more people to chat with. And I do like to talk. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I don't know if y'all have noticed that by now, but I'm big on talking. So. I mean, who's filming? My phone? Me? I'm filming. I'm filming. What do you mean? All right. We got 325 on here now. We're going to grab this. Nice and easy. And then we'll add some more weight. And then we'll add some more weight. I don't know how heavy we're going to go tonight. We'll probably go to 340 tonight. Just some lighter weight work tonight. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to grab some more of my milk. And we'll grab this. It just takes time, APM. Just takes time. Yeah, you definitely got to push yourself once in a while. You've got to really try and figure out, what you're capable of, and that'll help you kind of judge where you should be, what you should be at, as far as like your working sets and things along those lines. It helps give you like a baseline. So that makes sense, APM. That makes sense. Yeah, got to be careful. All right, let's grab this. $325 for one. What's up, Papa? We got 365 last night, Papa. We hit a new PR. That's 325. 325. Nice, NPC. What's up, Bentley? All right, man, add some more weight, guys. We're not heavy yet. We haven't got heavy weight on there yet. We're working on it, though. 425. That was 325. That was 325. We're going to add some more weight. Let's add a couple more fives to it. So it'll be 335. 335 for the next press. And then we'll hit a 340. We'll do 335, 340 tonight. So I don't know what we're going to go to yet. We did 365 last night, and we're going to go for a 370 attempt on Saturday. So I think Saturday, if we get a spotter, I imagine we will. So we'll see, though. It's just based on what it feels like. I don't ever lay on the bench. I bench 6 nights a week heavy, but I never lay down with like a number in mind that I'm going to stop at, right? It's just, more, Oh, we're not going to burn out. We're going to be okay. Hey, I appreciate it. Yeah, we got the lifting khakis on. I appreciate it, Stomp. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the support. That's our first super of the night. That's awesome. That's big. Cool stuff. And your name's going to go on the bottle just like every night, but I'll have to grab my marker here in a second. I usually wait till the bottle dries a little bit because of the condensation so the names don't get smudged up. I want them to stay on there because I keep the bottles, but we'll get your name on the bottle. I'm from South Carolina. I'm from South Carolina. All right, let me grab this. Let me grab this weight. 315. What did I say? 335? Is that what I said, guys? So. I work out once a day, 8 p.m. I used to do twice a days. I used to do half my workout in the like the mid-afternoon, and I used to do half my workout at night when I was working a little bit further from home. But now I just do it at night. I'm a fitness coach. I'm a strength coach. That's what I do for a living. So, nice, easy 335. We're not going 400 today. We're not going 400 today. All right, let me add some more weight. We'll go 340. We'll go 340 for this next one. Let me find some plates. $340 is next. 340 is next. I'm a strength trainer. That's my day job. What do you mean, Thomas? What do you mean? I don't understand your question. I don't understand your question, Thomas. Yes, 8 p.m. and no. So I do offer online coaching. I only take a few clients a week, a few clients every like quarter now, not a week, every quarter now, because I am pretty well booked. But I do still accept clients from here from time to time. So, Thomas, I still don't understand your question. If you wanna elaborate. So the reason why obesity rates are getting so bad, in my opinion, right? And this is all things we know are a problem, but I think the biggest issues are going to be, number one, childhood education of nutrition is completely non-existent for pretty much, every walk of life, right? There's not no school I've ever been to outside of my personal schooling for nutrition, becoming a nutritionist, has ever had anything beyond the base level of what is food, right? What is a grain? What is this? What is that? It never teaches people how to eat. And unfortunately, most people's parents don't know how to eat right either. And so bad habits get passed down generationally. And on top of that, we are leading continuously, progressively more sedentary lifestyles. So you see the majority of Americans are sitting at desks, sitting in offices. They're not moving for work anymore. Everything's done on computers. It's less calories burned. Nutrition's always been a problem. And also you have the issue of food cost as well. But food cost, I think, is the least of the worries. I think it's mostly food choices because there are inexpensive, healthy foods. So I am natty, yes. All right, let me grab this, and then we'll talk some more. We'll talk some more. Yeah, it's two extremes, Daniel. There's two extremes here in the U.S. for sure. Not really NPC. Not really. All right, 340. Nice and easy. Nothing super heavy yet. Woo-wee! I'm gonna be just fine. I don't need any safeties for a 340. I'm gonna do okay. Maybe Michael? I might have missed it. I might have missed it. I feel like I missed it. 400? If I hit 400 today? We're not quite going for 400, Michael. We're not quite going for 400. We hit 365 last night. We're not quite going for 400. Yeah, I don't plan on not moving the weight, so I'm gonna be okay. I dumbbell once in a blue moon, Mitch, but our dumbbells only go to 100 here, so there's not really a lot to work with. There's not really a lot to work with on dumbbells here. So, I mean, there is and isn't, but for where I'm at, 100 just ain't cutting it right now. So, I need to go a little heavier. So, what's up, Sandy? All right, we're gonna go one more lift heavy tonight, and then since I plan on, we'll do a drop to something or another. I don't incline, very typical. When I do dumbbells, I do a slight incline. But all right, let's go 350. Or 350. 315, 325, 335, 340, 350. Should be correct. Should be correct. We'll do the math once I get over on the other side. Let me get it racked up. We'll do the math. 315. All right. 315, 325, 335, 340, 345, 350. So a 10 of 5 and a 2.5 should do it. 10 of 5 and 2.5 should do it. All right. 350 is going to be our heaviest press of the night. It's going to be our heaviest press of the night on the bench. Yeah, we never plan to fail anything, right? So. Yes, 100%, Michael. I plan on having 405 at the latest by June. So. Gotcha, Tosh. That's good, that's good. We're closing in on 400 on the squat. It's definitely my worst lift. And then deadlift, 485 at the moment. So 485. Did the weight disappear off of those bars? I'm so confused. What do you mean? What do you mean? The weight's still there. We've got 315, and then we've got a 10, a 5, and a 2.5 on the end here. We're going to do this. This is 350. So, does your video skip? Is that what you're talking about? All right, I think our rest time is good now. We're gonna go ahead and grab this 350. How long have we been lifting? No, we've got about another 30 seconds and then we'll grab this. God, we're only 25 minutes in. Bench is flying tonight, guys. Bench is flying tonight. This is my favorite part of the night. My favorite part of the night is bench, and we're moving through it too quickly. I will say, I definitely have some soreness right here on my shoulder. Definitely some soreness. We've been doing a lot of heavy work, but like very light, but more than I'm used to. So, but we've been doing a PR every week, so I expected that. And I think really what did it was those dips the other day. We did a lot of dips the other day. So, I think the dips is what made me a little extra sore, So. Yeah, it's hard to catch it here. I'll get y'all a better angle real quick. Sorry about that. You should be able to see them, but there's some smaller plates on the end over there. All right, tree 50. We're gonna go ahead and grab this. Let's go ahead and grab it. You said your wrist gets numb. I don't use lifting straps anymore, really, for any movement. Once in a blue moon, I'll toss them in for some like creative deadlifting, but lifting straps are pretty much non-existent in my program right now. So we might add them in later, but I don't have any plans to. I usually, if I feel like my grip is an issue, I just chalk up. So, all right. A nice tree fitty. Let's grab it. And then we're going to drop it down. Woo-wee! Not for 350. 350 is very doable. Yeah, we don't need a spot for 350. We've done 350 often enough. I appreciate it, Daniel. It's involuntary. I usually do it without thinking about it. I have become more cognizant of it though. I notice I do it a lot. So that, and then repeating things to make sure I'm getting all the information out. I've been more cognizant of that. I do that purposefully sometimes, but not always. I bench 6 days a week, Jackson. I bench 6 days a week, Jackson. So we just did 350, Smith. We just did a 350 press like less than a minute ago. Less than 60 seconds. Less than 60 seconds. Ooh. We're going to drop it down and we're going to do a couple of lighter reps, maybe some pause work. We'll go to 315 and play around with 315 for a little while. So. Nice light 315. Just get some work in, just some pauses and assorteds. I train legs every day. Every day. Lisa, what's up? I bench 6 days a week, digital. 6 days a week bench heavy. I did 365 yesterday. I at least do 90% of my PR every 6 days a week. All right, we got 315 on here. We're gonna we'll do a pause rep, and then we'll do a Larson press, then a pause rep, and then we'll see what we do from there. All right, let's grab it. Larson press first. Yeah, this is some lightweight work. Some lightweight work right now. We're on our drops now. We're on our drop singles. So. I don't think NBC meant to, but it was a lot of messages. But it's appreciated, NBC, keeping the chat lively. So. Overhead press, you mean like PR? Guys, what did we hit the other day? Like 230 seated overhead press? That's what we're doing right now. These are the heavy circles. See, Bryn? Or not Bryn, it should be Lisa, right? Lisa? Yeah, Lisa. Heavy circle. That's what these are. That's when we say lift heavy circles, that's what it means. That's what it's referring to. So. I'm good. I'm gonna take my personal pacing, however I want to take it. All right. All right, we got another 315 here. We're gonna do 45-pound bar. 45-pound bar. I'm really good at yapping. I'm really good at yapping. A little pause rep, guys. We'll hit a little pause rep. We don't do anything for 12. We don't do anything over 7, actually. 7 is the maximum rep range we ever work. So. It's strength-specific delivery. I'm a power lifter. We train for strength specifically. Of course, muscle comes with that, but we train for strength specifically. We want to be as strong as possible. So that's why we do a lot of singles, doubles, triples, and nothing over a set of 7 during our warm-ups generally. That is incorrect. Incorrect for what we're trying to accomplish delivery. That's true for some things, but I mean, 8 to 12 can be good for certain things, but. Kiko, this is lightweight. We're still working with very lightweight. Nothing major here. Nothing major here. Yeah, 5 sets of 5. 5x5s are very common. 365 is my gym PR now, random. We hit it last night. In comp, we've done 335, I think. But mind you, comp is a little different. Comp is a little different. So. As long as I feel like, honestly, delivery, there's no set time. I'm not a big fan of resistance bands myself for strength training, but they work. I prefer the cables. But. I feel like Lisa's just playing with us. She's benching like 380 at least. She's just not trying to show me up. That's all it is. 5 years I've been training. All right, let me grab this real quick. Nice, easy 315. It's all right. It's all a process. It's all a process, right? That depends on the person, Dennis. I don't have an issue with muscle endurance, but some, sure, I imagine. All right, we're gonna go do some curls, guys. We got some curls to do. That is our bench for the night. We did 350 tonight by request. Someone asked to do 350 tonight. We're gonna go curl now. So yeah, we curl every night. Of course. So we've got another PR attempt coming up later this week at 370. I think we're gonna try on Saturday. I believe at least 100%. I believe it 100%. Nice, Max. Nice. Appreciate the support, Lisa. 909 is a very specific number. Very specific number. We're gonna do cables tonight, and then we're gonna be doing easy curl bar tomorrow. I've already got my bar on here. Someone put it here for me. Look at that. Look how nice people are. All right, they set my equipment up for me in advance. They didn't. Someone just didn't. Someone didn't take their stuff off the rack, but it'd be like that sometimes. I appreciate it. No, this is a public gym. What's up, Max? Welcome back. No, it's always lifting heavy. Every single day, lifting heavy. I have very good muscular endurance, though. We've tested it a few times. So I'm in South Carolina. Martin's around. He was here last night, Petra. This is my 9 to 5, Colton. This is my 9 to 5. I appreciate it, Max. It's late. It's 11:45-ish, almost 11:45. So I'm not the owner. No, I manage this gym, but I do not own it. All right, let me grab this bar again. Another set of 7. It's Nautilus. That's great, Lisa. I'm glad he's enjoying it. Just higher rep work. From time to time, if you go back to my channel, you'll see like high rep work, things, calisthenic and muscular endurance stuff, things along those lines. So things like we've done some push-up challenges for the calisthenic side. We did 225 for reps at one point. I've done one like 85 for reps. It just depends what we're doing. We've done curls for reps before, just to see, outside of my normal routine, how I would do endurance-wise. Got pretty good muscular endurance. I can go for a while before I start getting tired. I don't specifically target core. It comes with my other compound movements. But all right, we got two more sets. We'll do 2 more sets here of 7, and then we'll get shoulders going. So I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it. All right, let's grab another one here. Set of 7. Playing around with it. Playing around with it. What's up, Bryn? I had a feeling you were still here. Everything I do, guys, is compound. Like what you guys see in the live streams is my routine. I don't do anything that you guys don't really see. Very rarely will I do something that you guys don't see. So bench press flat, curls of some sort every night, rear delt flies, rows, shoulder press, tricep extension, and that's basically my compound movements for the night. I do those every night, 6 nights a week, heavy. Then I deadlift 3 times a week, and I squat 2 to 3 times a week, 3 times a week right now. So not really anymore. I'm gonna grab another set. One more round. I sped that one up for the giggles. These are my lifting khakis, Henry. These are my lifting khakis. $365. So 365 is my bench PR at the moment. 365. Just did it last night. Don't do any network analysis. No, I can't say I do. I lift things all the time. Maybe. We don't really do super slow reps in general. We'll do, like, they're under control, obviously, but they're not like, it's more about explosive movement. We're trying to build a lot of strength, you know? It's my signature training outfit. No, it's already coming back in, Julian. The lighting isn't great, but there's already a good bit of scruff here. So, I've shaved before. It was prior to streaming, but I've shaved clean a few times last year. It usually takes 3 to 5 days to be noticeably back. So, 6 day a week, heavy, full body. 5 years I've been lifting. 5 years I've been lifting. We lift heavy 6 days a week. Push, pull, legs, everything. We got some shoulders next, guys. Yes, I have visible abs. I weigh 177 at the moment. I never promised a head shaving. A lot. You know, caps isn't going to get you a faster answer, I'm going to be honest. I answer most of my chats. You guys just have to wait. Oh, we're doing standing. We're doing standing today. What am I doing? Standing barbell. Yes, I have visible abs.
I have visible abs. If you want a physique idea, you can go to my YouTube channel in the community posts. There is an entire physique shoot there. It's a few months old though. You guys are gonna have to be mindful. It's a few months old, but we have another one planned for this year. I have a physique shoot. I plan on doing one this year towards the mid-year, maybe a little bit later, once we get closer to November maybe. But I get one professional shoot done a year. So, but those take some time, so that's why they happen seldom. Is anytime I get like a full photo shoot done, we're looking at like 2 to 3 hours of photos, typically. So it's a pretty extensive process. No, I don't typically get injured. I don't see any injuries. I can't do that over the stream, I'm gonna be honest. APM, it's just if I give you some advice and I can't see your strengths or weaknesses, so there's no way for me to give good advice over the stream for a condition like that. I wouldn't want to tell you something and you end up getting injured. So nice, getting your workout in, solid work. I do not stretch, no. I mean, maybe getting out of bed in the morning. But like pre-workout, post-workout, I don't stretch, no. If I've got like a little bit of soreness, that's like unusual for me to have soreness. But if I'm a little sore, sometimes I'll do some like small stretching, but all right, 135 first set overhead, push presses, and then a lot of sets. There's no set number of sets. I don't have like a paper pencil program that I run every single day. A lot of my lifting is done by like what my body tells me while I'm lifting. So there's nothing like set in stone when I walk in this building, other than the fact I'm going to be benching. No, I walk in, the only set that's set in stone generally is my first like 3 or 4 sets on the bench. And that's 165 for 7, 225 for 3, a 245 single, 265 single, and then everything else is just how does it feel. Generally, there's a 315 warm-up press after 265, but then it's just how do I feel, what feels good from there. So, but it's just the movements I do generally stay very similar. I do bench press, some kind of curling motion that changes every night. Different curl exercise every night, generally. Some kind of shoulder exercise every night, some kind of overhead press, whether it be dumbbell or barbell or something like that. A row of some type, rear delts, tricep extensions, and then some kind of calisthenics for the stream. I don't do calisthenics for me, it's mostly for the stream. So just because they're fun to watch. But and it kills time. We'll be chit chat. But that's it. I don't have like I don't plan anything. Yes, overhead's gonna help. We do legs every night. We do legs every single night. That was 135. Yeah, except Sundays. I don't really like behind the neck press. I see the fun in it, but it's not really more effective than the other versions of the press. Can I scroll back? Sure, I can scroll back a little bit. Do I plan on doing powerlifting? Yeah, I'll be powerlifting for a long time. I don't ever plan on stopping. I'm gonna be okay. I don't think I'm at risk for tetanus. I've been heavily. I've had my tetanus shot within the last 5 years. I'm gonna be okay. And this gym is very well maintained. All of this equipment is well maintained. This gym gets cleaned daily. So I've adapted. My body has definitely adapted. It's conditioned well. I'm very well conditioned for this. So, all right, 185 overhead push press, and then we'll talk some more. Trying to keep up with all the chat. It just depends on what you're trying to accomplish and how your conditioning is. Guys, everybody's routine is going to be slightly different. Mine happens to be a full body, you know, that's what works for me, but if it doesn't work for you, that's okay. You can still get really good strength gains with other routines. This is not common. This is a very uncommon setup, 6 day a week full body for strength. So about 2 hours typically, 2 hours of workouts, 6 days a week. I take Sundays as a rest day. And no reason to use safety clips on this. I don't plan on not hitting it, so. I'm okay. The haircut is exactly the length I want. This is the shortest the hair is gonna go. Shortest the hair is gonna go. I don't do like a buzz cut. I'm all set. Because I can, Pete. Because I can. I don't use straps, no. I used to a little bit for deadlifting, but I don't use straps currently for any of my items. So, all right, one single here at 205, and then we'll do some rows, maybe barbell rows in the rack. We'll see. All right, 205 single, nothing super heavy. We're going to conserve a little bit for this weekend. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, one of those days we're going to be doing a PR again. So we got to be ready for that. All right, let's go. I appreciate it, William. I eat a lot. I eat about 5,000 calories a day. What's up, Martin? I appreciate it, Brendan. I appreciate it. Yeah. Try to keep it reasonable, you know. Supplements, creatine and pre-workout. That's it. Just good old creatine monohydrate and pre-workout. Nothing other than that. So honestly, Bryn, late night workouts are by convenience of how there's no people in here, but I have the most energy and I'm the strongest usually. I've always found that I'm the strongest right after lunchtime, so right around like 3 o'clock. I typically lift the best. So, but I think I've adapted to the night workouts at this point. So I think this is like my 3 o'clock now. But it used to be that I got the best results at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So that was like my go-to for a while. I do not take TRT at all. Yeah, nutty work, nutty work. No, I just work out at night and I sleep during the day. So nice. I appreciate it, Martin. I do like steak, but it's homemade mac and cheese. I don't use Kraft. I'll use box mac and cheese. I make my own. Um, 50-50, Bryn. I was already kind of working out late, to some extent, but we definitely solidified the late times with the stream, but I was already working out late. But I wasn't working out this late. I was working out at like 9 or 10 o'clock typically. I'd start my workouts. Now it's just a little later. The problem is that if you work out too early, right? There's music in the background and I can't have that on the stream. So that's why it's rare that I stream from other places unless it's my home or something like that. And why I've invested so much into like microphones and things for future streams is so we can do things outside of here. So so there's usually music going on in here. But we have control of the music. So not just me as the manager, but also the entire gym has control of the radio here. So anybody can come in and request any song. We usually use like Pandora and iHeartRadio, and we have speakers built into the gym roof or into the ceiling. So there's usually music going, but right now, not so much. I don't own this gym. I just manage it. Add some more weight. He's been sick a little bit, Martin. He's been sick a little bit, so I'm sure we'll see him back here soon. He was in here the other night. I think he was in here last night or the night before. It might have been last night. But Jay's been in here the last couple nights. He's been a little under the weather. So often, Michael, yes. I answer the same questions pretty often. I'm gonna be okay, Drizzy. I'm gonna be okay. I know what I'm doing. It's not bad at all, Brendan. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. I know what I'm doing, Drizzy. I appreciate it, though. I'm okay. I'm okay. This is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, I assure you. What's up? What's up? All right, I'm gonna grab this for like a double, triple. All right, let's grab it. What's up, David? How's it going, David? Whew. I don't watch the UFC jersey. I don't watch sports at all, unless it's powerlifting. So I don't have time for it. Don't have time for it, unfortunately. It's 315 pounds is what it was. Welcome to the stream. About 15 a day grams of creatine. I just don't have TV time. I work out for 2 hours a night. I'm a full-time strength trainer. I don't watch TV. It just ain't worth it to me. It ain't worth it to me. Two hours a night I work out, Winter Soldier, yes. 2 hours a night. That depends, Michael. It varies anywhere from, some of the local meets can be more inexpensive at like $100 or in that ballpark, but it can range all the way up into the $200 or $300 range depending on how long the meet is, where it's located. So luckily I don't have to pay for my own meets anymore. I'm paid to powerlift now, so my gym sponsors all my meets, so they pay me to go, they pay for the meet, they pay for any lodging I need and stuff like that. They cover everything and then some. They pay me to go as well. So great, Mark. I appreciate it, Prime. It can be around $100 typically. I don't usually discuss my income. I do pretty well. So I talk a lot, Tino. You're going to get used to that here. No, you want good sleep. You want good sleep when you're competing. You want really good sleep when you're competing. You don't want to be sleeping like crap. So if you can get good sleep. So not at all. Not at all. My rest times are about the same regardless. Instead of scrolling on my phone, I talk to you guys. Instead of scrolling on my phone, I talk to you guys. So yeah, it definitely adds up if you compete a lot throughout the year. I'm usually in a good mood. So I do some remote coaching, but I'm pretty busy. So I don't take clients often anymore. I stay pretty busy with the clientele I have. If you email me, we can discuss what you're trying to accomplish. I don't take on everybody anymore, but I take one client-ish a month on average right now. So I'm natural, Lester. Let me scroll. Results are results, guys. So I would say cable rows are definitely the most boring of all the pulling movements to target that action. But all right, let's grab it. I don't recommend them at all. You can achieve it naturally. You can achieve it naturally. If strength is what you're trying to achieve, you don't need it. Or size, really. So, like I said, it's been 5 years of training for me, and I went from a 75-pound bench 5 years ago to a 365-pound bench now, naturally. And I'm 177, 175, somewhere in there. So I would take as much time as I want. Welcome to the stream. Oh. Yeah, see, the thing is, people wouldn't have said that, Martin, back 5 years ago. So, yeah, it's three and some change right now. So, it's a powerlifting. It's about strength here. What's his name? Akuma of gaming. Maybe. What's up, Worldwide? Welcome, welcome, all the way from New Zealand. Welcome. I have a very low body fat percentage. Very low body fat percentage. Like I said, Lunchbox, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks about your lifting as long as you see results. So I eat 5,000 calories a day. 5,000 calories a day. Yes, I take creatine monohydrate, about 15 grams a day. Right now, right now on the high end, it would be around 13%, and I think we're slightly lower than that right now. 13 is about the highest I've ever been. So, but we're bulking, obviously. So, 300 grams of protein a day. So, all right. 1 rep here, and then we're going to move on. We're going to go do triceps. Nice. Congrats. It's a fun time. Very easily, Mark. Very easily. It takes some time. Realistically, getting to 5,000 calories a day comfortably takes a little bit of practice is the best way to say it. Conditioning. So, conditioning is what it takes. All right, let's go do some triceps, guys. We have the milk with us. No lunchbox. I'm not going to do that. That's not what I want. I do these very specifically. I do that lift that way on purpose. Believe it or not, it's the way I want to do it. It's crazy that, it seems to work, right? Seems to work. I'll re-rack them when I'm done. I manage this gym. So everything has to be the way I want it when I'm done anyways. So push and pull. We do a full body every day. 6 days a week. 6 days a week. How's it going, Teresa? All right. I am natural. No need to. I'm okay. No, I'm okay with this 7-day week. No cardio. So, Bryn, we used to have a guy, I haven't seen this guy in a few years, but we used to have a guy that would come in at, when I was working for another big box gym, right? I was the head trainer for that gym. And we had a guy that would come in and he'd do the exact same thing every day. It was 3 movements every day. It was squat, bench, deadlift, the SBD. Hold on. But he would come in and he'd warm up with like 135 on each for like 3 reps. And then he would throw 500 pounds on the bench, 500 pounds on the squat, 500 pounds on the deadlift, and do like a single of each and then leave. Every single day. That's what he did. 500, 500, 500, and walked out the door. Like 6 days, 7 days a week. Never went over, never went under, always 500. That's not what natural means, Destiny. Natural is, shakes are natural. Shakes just powdered protein. Creatine's natural. Pre-workouts are natural. Those are all natural supplements. So, what's that? I'm definitely over the 1,000 pound club. I've been over the 1,000 pound club for a while. I don't recommend it, Ron. I don't recommend it. I've been training for 5 years. Don't weigh 1,000 pounds, no. The 1,000 pound club is cool, but it's definitely an achievement for sure. We hit the 1,000 pound club for the first time like a couple years back, a year back, something like that. I don't know how long it's been. Right now, our total is do this math in my head. Is that 6? I need a calculator. I'm not gonna do the math in my head. It's like a little over 1,200 pounds. I'm not gonna do the small math in my head. I'm not a math teacher, although I look like one in my khakis. But it's like almost 1,300 pounds, like a little over 1,200 pounds. So, I can do the math. Give me a second. All right. Yeah, I'm just not going to do the math in my head right now. We just set 2 new PRs, so. Well, we set 2 new PRs. We set 2 bench PRs recently. So. All right. I do not deadlift 1,000 pounds. Not yet. Not yet. We'll get there. There's no overhead press in powerlifting competitions. I am not 39 years old, no. I'm gonna get my chat pulled up on my laptop, guys, so it's a little bit easier to watch y'all. Because I can't see everything going on in the chat right now. Ugh. Let me get my chat pulled up, guys. Hold on. We're gonna do one more. I think we're gonna do one more set here. I don't even know what set we're on anymore. All right. I will hit 405 on the bench by June. Yes, 100%. 100%. Blending into the environment. We got one more set here, guys. Let me grab it real quick. But yeah, we'll have 405 on the bench very soon. No, I do not. It's 1,000 pound between the 3 lifts. That's when you enter the 1,000 pound clubs. There's a 500 and 800. It's hosted by Rogue usually. They have a competition every year, but 1,000 pound club was existed before that. It's just 1,000 pounds between your 3 lifts. There's a 800, a 500, a 1,000, a 1,200, 1,100. It just depends on where you're at. So, but we're definitely well above the 1,000 pound mark. So it's just the 3 big lifts. Do you have a combined total on the 3 big lifts of whatever amount? So that's what it is. Squat, bench, deadlift, combined total. That's what it is. All right. Rear delts. I can touch my toes. Thank you very much. Comp disagree. What do you mean, Lunchbox? That's the definition of it. That's what it is. It's literally the definition of it. That's exactly what the 1,000 pound club is. Powerlifting. I'm a powerlifter. I don't do strongman. Two different sports. Two very different sports. I feel I could probably touch my toes. I have no idea, honestly. I don't know the last time someone asked me to touch my toes was. Touch my toes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Nice. Good stuff, Luce. No, it's good work. That's solid work. Oh, we're not doing splits. Nope, you got me there. I don't like stretching. I'm not a fan. No, I don't get lower back pain from deadlifting. The badminton. That's a new one. At least you came with the new one. I'll tell you what. Badminton looks like an intense time. All right. Looks like an intense sport. No, I'm doing okay, Destiny. Thanks, though. We're not doing rows right now at Lunchbox. It just looks like that from the side. Rear delts, rear delts. And that was our warm up. So that was our warm up. What challenge, Petra? What challenge? The touch your toe challenge? No, I'm doing fine, delivery. Promise I'm doing just fine. Doing just fine. No, I'm all set, Destiny. I'm all set. I'm not doing that. Not doing that. I'm doing just fine, Destiny. All of my gold medals seem to disagree with you. All right. All of my first place finishes seem to disagree with you. What's up, Rich Guy? Welcome back. I just dry scoop my creatine. So. You can find the picture of them if you want. If you want to see that stuff, Destiny, it's on my channel. I don't wear them in the stream. That would get in the way. There's a lot of them. I'm going to start wearing them to the grocery store, though. I weigh 177-ish. 177-ish. 5'11". That's the next question I always get. $5'11", 177. I'm 30 years old. Oh, we will be this year. We'll get it to 205. So 5'11". 5'11", not 4'11". I'm very sure, yes. All right. Let's grab the 100. We're going to grab that. We're going to get a set of 7 on each side real quick, and we're going to move on. You don't have to believe me. Whether you believe me or not doesn't affect my life whatsoever. It's great. It's weird how that works. Yes, we'll still be competing at 205. Yes. Yeah, these are the hundreds. 100-pound. All right. That's not how that works, Razor. I have low body fat. I have a lot of dense muscle. No, actually, I have a wife and 3 children. And a 365-pound bench. And chickens, a lot of chickens. I have a lot going on. I don't know what to tell you, Razor. I don't know what to tell you. It sounds like you're coping for something else. I can't help you there. Can't help you there. All of my stuff is verified, Razor. I compete. I compete. I manage this gym, yes. No, this is my job, Destiny. I lift for a living. I'm a professional strength trainer. It's what I do. And I make a decent living doing it. You have my job? I wish I could help you out there. No, why would I do that? Destiny, I don't understand what your issue is. No, honestly. Those are hundreds. It's going to be okay, Mark. It's going to be okay. Promise. All right, we're going to do some deadlifts, guys. It's deadlift time. It's that time of day. All right. I couldn't tell you, Thunder. I've been married for longer than I've been lifting, so couldn't tell you. We're close, Mark. We're close to a 500. All right. Let's get some weight moving. Let's get some weight moving. I deadlift like 3 times a week on live, Tosh. I assure you, we deadlift very often. Very often. Yeah, I'm gonna be okay. The pants are gonna do just fine. These are my lifting khakis. We're gonna move the camera. The bar is gonna be right here once we're set up. I know where the bar is gonna be vaguely. So bumped into the rack. Bumped into the rack again. All right, we got our 135 here, guys. Grab a couple sips of milk and we'll start deadlifting. These are my lifting khakis. And I'm sorry that you have to cope like that, Razor. No matter what height you decide in your brain I am, it doesn't change the fact that I bench 365. So that's all that matters here, ultimately. I haven't been 5'9". I think I hit 5'11" and stopped like at 20 years old. So I've been 5'11" for a while. Yep. Myrtle Beach. I'm close to Myrtle Beach. I'm close to Myrtle Beach. That's an interesting place to be at 12:30. Who, David? You talking about David Razor? Here, hold on. Watch this. Watch this, Razor. Let me explain something. You're going to take a little time out for a minute, just 1 minute. 60 seconds, you're going to take a little break, Razor. And I want you to think about what you're doing and then come back a nicer person. All right? Come back a nicer person. What's up, Jay? Just built like that, David. I appreciate it, Jay. We're about to grab the set. We just did 135 for 7 to warm up. So we're going to slap 225 on, grab a couple of reps, and then, or 3 reps, and then we'll increase the weight from there. Most of the money you get from powerlifting isn't from the meets themselves. You get it from sponsors for your meets. So gyms or supplement sponsors, things like that. People that pay you to wear their branding or whatever else, or to give them social media content, stuff along those lines. So some competitions do pay, don't get me wrong. But most of your money, if you want to do it professionally, like make money doing it, you have to have sponsors. So I'm lucky enough I have a local sponsor that sponsors me for all my meets. So I just send them an email or a text, or I just walk up and talk to them because they're super local. And I'm just like, hey, I'm competing on the 13th, of 3 months from now. This is what it's going to cost to do it, and this is what this is the cost for you guys to sponsor it. And they say yes every time. They've never declined it. So they're a really, really supportive sponsor. So, and it's this gym, barbells actually. So, all right, 3, yeah. Yeah, it's rare that local meets pay money to win. You have to have sponsors to make money. So just a little bit. 485 is my deadlift PR at the moment. 485 is my deadlift PR at the moment. So yeah. We're definitely bulking, Jay. Definitely bulking. Yes, 485. 485 deadlift is my PR at the moment. Just short of 400 on the squat. We're almost there. We'll have 400 on the squat soon. I'm comfortable to like 485 with the spot. Or 485, 385 with the spot. 400 will be broken very soon. Now that we're training it actively. So, and then of course bench being my favorite, as I'm a bench specialist. Bench being 365 at the moment. Well, 370 at the end of the week. So, no, we don't need any chalk. Always bulking. Always bulking. We do have visible abs during the bulk, though, guys. For those of you wondering. Because I can, Lemon, because I can. These are my lifting khakis. What's up, Unspoken? All right. Another rep. All right, we're going to go 405 for the next one, guys. 405 for the next one. Have some fun with it. Let me grab some plates. I'm going to grab some plates. I'll be right back. All right. Hmm. 485 is my deadlift PR at the moment. That was a deadlift, Asian? I don't know. Is his name Asian? Asian? Or did Asian? All right. Is a deadlift? That's 405. We just did 315. So I don't sumo. I don't sumo in the past. So hey, Chase, I appreciate it. I don't want to sumo. I don't really like sumo all that much. I appreciate it, Chase. It's all strength training, Alec. Why would I sumo it? Why would I sumo it? What benefit do I have from sumoing it? Yeah, I knew it. I knew you'd be back, Chase. You said you were busy. You said you were busy. I understand it. Ugh. I understand it. All right, we got our Spuds belt on. Grab 405 for the giggles, and then we'll move on. We'll move on. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. We'll see how this 405 moves. Remember, everything's based on the movement of the weights. All right. If the weights move good, we add weight. If they don't move good, then we don't add weight. So, appreciate it, Kareem. All right. $485 at the moment, Martin, is the PR. $485. All right. If I did it fresh, I probably could pull it, yeah. Probably could pull it if I did it fresh. So, all right. Let's see. What are we doing tonight? Let's do, we'll add 50 more pounds. We'll add 50 more. No smelling salts for me. I don't do smelling salts. It's not my gig. We're still climbing it tonight. We're still climbing it tonight, guys. They're not bad. I use this one in competition, so I usually lift in this one here. This is the belt. This is literally the belt I take to competition with me. So, it's a very, very good belt. Spuds makes a really. I'm not sponsored by Spuds, but Spuds equipment, lifting equipment is top tier. So I think they stopped making this belt. We discovered they make the lever belts now. They don't do this one anymore. I don't believe it wasn't on their website at least. So. Yeah, this is my comp belt. This is my comp belt. This is the one I use on the platform, this specific one. $455 for the next one. Let's grab some milk first. Oh, it's good stuff. All right. Oh yeah, we're hitting 70 likes. That's solid, guys. I appreciate it. We do have a super chat goal tonight too. I think it's 21 clap push-ups if we hit the super chat goal. So 21 clap push-ups. I don't know. I don't go underwater very often. I like the lever belts. They're nice. I just don't. I don't like. They're nice in training. I don't like the way how it gets nice and tight, but there's no give. There's no flex to them at all, and I don't like that. So, at least the ones I've used, there's zero flex, and they tend to dig in really well. But I don't struggle that much on bracing, so I don't need it to be no flex. Actually, the flex helps a little bit. So the ones I've used personally, there may be one that's a little bit less aggressive, but honestly, guys, I didn't switch over to this belt by choice initially. It was by necessity more than anything. The belt I used to lift with was a Velcro belt. I used to use a Velcro belt, and it was like ever so slightly outside regulation, we found out. It was supposed to be a regulation size. I actually competed in it, and they measured it and said it was regulation at one meet, and then the next meet, same federation, said it wasn't regulation by like a centimeter. And they said, and I think it has to do with the stitching, like the stitching put a little bit of extra on it, and I don't know if it's stretched or what. And they're like, yeah, this isn't regulation. It's like right outside regulation, and I had to switch the belts that day. So, in fact, I had to borrow a belt that day because I didn't bring a second belt. Borrow a belt, and then I was like, all right, well, that's never happening again. So I started using this one. So, because I was about to deadlift raw with no belt in comp, which is crazy work, but I've done it before. I deadlift raw like up into the 400s once in a blue moon, so I wasn't super uncomfortable with it. All right, 455. Let's grab it real quick. All good. Yeah, this one's definitely regulation, David. It's been measured a few times. We shouldn't be cutting out. Are we cutting out, guys? We've been running into this issue from this gym. I'm going to find out what's going on. I benched earlier, unspoken. Are we good? Are we cutting in and out? Let me know now so I can adjust before we get cut off. No, I don't use knee or elbow sleeves. David, are we good? All right, cool. We're better. All right. It's this time of night every time. It's always this time of night that we have that issue. I wonder if there's like maintenance that goes on this time of night for like this area I'm in. I wonder. All right, we're gonna do probably not gonna PR tonight. That didn't feel bad, but it definitely felt heavier than it should for a PR night. We're gonna go do our calisthenics. Or no, we got some legs to do. We got some legs to do. So let's go hit legs real quick, and then I plan on PRing deadlift this week. It just I want to do it. I might do it fresh. I keep telling David that I'm going to do it fresh one day, like right after bench, and I just never do. I never do. So I always plan it, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do it, and then I completely forget. Because honestly, it wouldn't be that big a deal to throw it in after bench, as long as I bench first. That's all that really makes the difference there. So I don't do anything before bench. Bench is always my first movement, guys. Nothing comes before my bench. Nothing comes before my bench. All right, some leg extensions, guys, like we normally throw in at the end here, and then what kind of calisthenics do we want to do? Because I love benching, Michael. It's my favorite. It's my favorite, and it's the most that I'm. So it's the movement that I'm most concerned about at all times. Bench numbers are my favorite numbers. All right. Have a good one, boss. I don't remember the name of the brand. I have good shampoo. I just don't remember what it's called. Every session I bench, yes. We've done 3-finger push-ups. I know that. I don't know if I've ever done 2-finger. Definitely done 3-finger. All right. We'll get our set. Don't worry, Jay. We'll get our set. 210 for 7. Get warmed up, and then we'll move on. I recover very well. It's a full brick. Appreciate it. I eat extremely well. I eat extremely clean, and I sleep very well. I recover very well. I've rarely ever had any like even minor injuries. I don't get injured. So Bruce Lee push-ups. Are those the 2-finger, 3-finger push-ups that he's talking about? I've done 3. I haven't done 2, and I haven't done 1 yet. 210. It's whatever the brick is, so it's the full stack. No, not for strength, Jake. I don't specifically target that. They get worked, but I don't specifically target the lumbar. Yeah, I'm in pretty good health, Razor. I'm in pretty good health. I'm also 30 years old. So, give you some statistics there. Uh, 3.5 years, 4 years it took, maybe 4-ish years it took to get to 315 from 75 pounds, 4 years. Maybe a little bit less than that. No, about 4-ish years, give or take. I don't know how long it was, I'm gonna be honest, but it was probably like 4 years, from 75 to 315. Mind you, I was also 117 pounds when I started, so it took about 4 years to get there. I was very, very, very much on the opposite end of the strength spectrum when I started, though. The first day I started lifting weights seriously, I was 117 pounds, and I was benching 75 on a Smith machine. So It's very achievable. Yes, it's very achievable. If you want it enough. I appreciate it, Tom. Full body every day for me. Full body heavy. Full body heavy. So, if you guys want, you guys can see the bench press PR from yesterday, last night. I just cut it and put it into a short on the channel, so you guys don't have to watch the whole stream to find it. But I put it in my shorts on my channel, so the 365-pound PR is there. So, let me grab one more set here, and then we'll grab our calisthenics for the night. We'll do some dips or something, or some push-ups. I appreciate it, Jam. I like both, Jake, but strength is always going to be the main focus. Always going to be the main focus. A little bit of sweat. I'm starting to sweat a little bit. Stomp, just a little bit. It's warm in here. It's definitely warm in here. Yeah, it's bad. Sorry to hear that, Benjamin. I just saw that. Sorry to hear that. All right. None. Cardio. I don't do that. We work really hard to skip cardio. All right. Whee! Whoa. Whoa. Oh, all right. Quads are quadding for sure. Let's grab us some milk real quick. We're getting a couple of them, right, Dave? We're getting a couple of trolls. Not too bad yet. 177, Ryan, at the moment, ish, give or take. 175, 177, somewhere in there. We got some push-ups to do, guys. I don't do sets to failure. We only train to be successful here. We train to win. We train to be winners, not failures. No, Jake. No, last one was just push-pull random. We've done a few competitions full power, but we were bench specializing for a while. So once in a blue moon, I still throw in a push-pull for the giggles, and usually for. Hey, I appreciate it, Jay. Awesome, awesome. I appreciate the support, man. We're about to knock out some push-ups. This is the stream to be on if you want to go to the gym, all right? We're here every night. This is your daily motivation if you're looking for gym motivation. I'm here every night working out. So I appreciate that, Jay. We're about to knock out some calisthenics. Everybody likes to see calisthenics. So let's grab some push-ups. Let's do some clap push-ups. And then we'll do some one arm maybe. And then we'll do some shoulder taps. What y'all think? All right. Oh, let me take the glasses off. Hold on. Don't want to break those more than I already have. I can't read chat because I can't see at the moment. Yeah, they were fun. Those were fun push-ups. It's a fun set. I'm just pretty good at calisthenics, guys. There's no like I've always been decent at calisthenics. So it's one of those things. I do them mostly for the stream. All right, see you, Tosh. I'm gonna do one more interesting set of push-ups. We're gonna have some fun. Are you guys ready? Those of you that have been here a while know what I'm about to do. Those of you that have been here a while know what I'm about to do. So we're gonna use this bar for some push-ups. So we're gonna use this bar for some push-ups. Let's grab a weight vest too. Have some fun. I have some tutorials and like some more broken down stuff on my channel if you want tutorials on calisthenics or workouts. That's kind of a lot to go into on the stream though. Later, you heading out, Tosh? Later. Appreciate you being here. All right, this is like 25 pounds. I don't know how much this vest weighs, I'm gonna be honest. All right, we're gonna get some interesting push-ups in. All right, here they go. That slipped. It's all good. Ugh. This bar isn't the best for this, but it works. Two were removed. What ego? What ego are we talking about here? Did I miss something, hot dog? Did I miss something? Did my push-ups upset you for some reason? Usually the push-ups aren't the thing that upset people. Usually push-ups aren't the one that upsets people, I'll be honest. So usually this is the more relaxed part of the stream. Be honest. But you know, to each their own, I suppose. 5'11", 177-ish pounds. 175, 177, somewhere in there. So. All right, I guess Hot Dog's not going to fill us in what he's talking about. He just kind of threw out some buzzwords and rolled on. So he just threw out some buzzwords and rolled on. 117, Adam. 117. That's what I started at. So. So. All right, what do we got now, guys? What do we got now? I guess we're going to the chat part of the stream, right? Yeah, I'm still trying to figure it out, Petra. He said it and then rolled out with no explanation. That's usually how it goes, though. That's usually how it goes. They usually don't have a reason for what they say, the trolls. They just kind of throw out things that sound good. They just kind of throw out things that sound good and they roll on. Yeah, I eat a lot, 5,000 calories a day. Yeah, strength is the goal. Strength is the goal. Strength is the goal. I don't know what I plan on doing with this box yet, guys. We're going to do something with this box. We're going to try and figure out a way to make it fun. So, you guys already know I'm good at box jumps. So, you guys already know I'm good at box jumps. So, Oh, to report. That's great, Anthony. I'm not sure why you would report it, but that's fine. You can do what you want. Yeah, I spent about $1,700 a month for the family. So I like my box, Petra. I like my box. Why would I break it? I wish you would have let him answer why he was reporting it. I wanted to know. All right, let's see what we can get done here. Let's see what we can, let's push this back a little bit further. Hold on. 1 second. Just two. Oh, that's tougher than it looks. I was trying to do like a side push-up. That's a lot of shoulder. Oh, that was awful. I don't know what I was trying to do there, but it didn't feel good. What can we do with this box, guys? What can we do with this box? I was trying to do like a plank push-up. It didn't work out the way I wanted it. The stuff you guys see on stream normally, I've tested. So, headbutt the box. What about some box jumps? We want some box jumps? I think I've showed you guys I'm pretty good at box jumps in the past, but this is, how tall is this? Does it say a size on this like this? So this is 20 this direction, but this should be 30. I think this is 30. We can get higher than this, but this is the highest I have. I'm good up to like 50, 52, I think is the highest. 50, it might be 50, the highest I've ever done. So, but let's get this. No, that clock is accurate actually. So that clock is accurate. It is 108 here at the moment. All right. I think this is 30 to here. I've done 42, 48. I think I've done 50, but I can't say 50 for sure. Because I don't remember. All right, let's go. It's fun time. Not bad at box jumps. I'm a strength trainer. Let's see, what else can we do with this box? We can do some one leg box jumps. I wonder if I can do it with one leg. You guys think I can get it with one leg? Have I done that before? I think I've done that on stream before. This is the tallest box I have, guys. So, all right, we're gonna try this on one leg. We're gonna see if we can get the box on one leg. It is 30 inches, by the way. Yeah, we did it. We did it. We do it backwards. I want to do it backwards. It's been a while since I've done a backwards one. Hold on. I used to be able to do it backwards. Oh, a little too close. I've never done a one leg squat. I couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you. Yeah, I'm okay at box jumps. I'm okay at box jumps. Box jumps have always been kind of like an odd item that I don't train ever, but I'm kind of just good at for some reason. So I think it's just a body weight ratio. I think it's just a body weight ratio thing. So do some speed bag. You guys like when I do the speed bag sometimes, right? Now, full disclosure, the speed bag's kind of flat, guys. Someone's been beating on it and didn't pump it back up, I think. It's very low inflation-wise. You guys know, full disclosure, I suck at the speed bag. So I'm not good at this thing. We've practiced a couple times on stream, but no, it's got tissues in it. All right, let's see. Ooh, it's definitely flat. It's all right. It's all right. It's kind of flat, so. I've been told I'm getting better at least. I've been told I'm getting better at it. So. Not one arm. Hold on. See if I can move around the bag. I can't do one-handed, and I know why you're saying that, Mossberg. I didn't forget. That's why I kind of stopped myself. So I cannot do one-handed speed bag. Cannot for more than one reason. All right, more than one reason. we're not practicing that live on stream at least. I wish it wasn't so flat. This is the one I had to purchase because I broke the other one. So I like this one though. So. We don't do one-handed speed bag on stream anymore. So whew, yeah, it's flat. Nope, no one-handed. Nope, no one-handed. Nice try. Nice try. Nice try. Nice try. All right, let's chat, guys. I'm gonna set you up in the office. Eyes closed isn't bad once you get the rhythm down, I've noticed. I'm doing good. How you doing, Burroughs? All right, let me grab my laptop. I'll be right back. All right, we're gonna need the charger probably. We'll find out. Come on now. Oh yeah. So I've always told you guys I have fruit pre-workout most of the time. So that's usually what I have. I have 2 of these before my workout. So it's just fruit and peach juice. It's just peaches and peach juice. No added sugar or anything. So. I appreciate it. And of course our whole milk. All right, we had 4 super chats tonight, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and get those written on the bottle. We had Stomp, Ariak Stomp. I'm going to put him at the top of the bottle here. We'll put Stomp in capital letters. Put Stomp in capital letters. All right, we got Stomp at the top. Lisa, of course. I don't know if Lisa's still here. Are you still here, Lisa? She might have rolled out. Or she's hiding in the background. We don't know. Bench, Mossberg, bench. We'll give Lisa the cap. I don't know if Lisa's still here, but we'll give Lisa the cap. We got Lisa on the cap. No one would have guessed. And then we got Chase. Chase, are you still here? I know you were here earlier. All right, we got Chase on the bottle. Chase, you're on the bottle. And then we got Jay. And then we got Jay again. Hey, I appreciate it, Jay. I just saw that. Yep, you're going on the bottle right now. You're next up. You're next up. Chase is a cool dude, yeah. What's up, Michael Burrows? All right, let's get Jay on the bottle. We'll do a big J since it's just a J. We'll do a big graphic designed J. Boom. You got a whole side of the bottle yourself, Jay. I'm going to get that filled in a little better for you. Don't worry. I'm doing good. How you doing, Michael? The marker's starting to run out of ink, so I've got to go back over your J. Hold on. For those of you that don't know, I keep all of these bottles at my house. I have a lot of bottles. We actually had to start storing them in the closet because it had overflowed multiple countertops. So at some point I was running out of spare space for bottles. They had to go in the closet. So big J on the bottle. There we go. I keep all my bottles. At some point I've got to find a way. I feel that, Jay, or not Jay, Michael. Hopefully that starts to subside this morning, as the morning moves on. There's a lot of J's in here, Jay. But I think one J is under the weather. He'll be back. And then the rest of them are kind of like hit or miss how often they show up. They come out a few times a week. I say the word and write the letter J often in this stream. So, often. Use them as bowling pins. I think I'm gonna implement them in some way when we do the gym the gym setup at my house, because we're doing a home gym over the summer. We're going to slowly piece together a home gym. A really nice home gym. I'm going to put air conditioning and all kinds of stuff in it, heat, and it's going to be a nice home gym. Power racks, powerlifting benches, somewhere I want to work out, you know. So I don't want like a home gym just to have one. So we're going to put that together, and I'm going to implement those in some form or fashion. So I'm thinking I might be able, we talked about epoxying them into a floor at one point. I might epoxy them into the floor. I don't know yet. What's up? What's up? Here, let's get a poll running. I'm gonna run a poll while we're sitting here. Let's see. All right. Let's see what poll. Best. I need a new challenge. I put a challenge up for tonight. It was clap push-ups, but if you guys have a challenge you want me to do, let me know. We have a goal in mind right now, Petra. Hey, you guys, do you guys know we actually just hit a hold on, I'll pull it up. We just hit a big number actually. 1 second. We hit something very recently. This was what I've been tracking for a while, and I wanted to see how long it would take us to reach it, and we just reached it, and I want to thank you guys for it. I wanted to make sure I did this before the night was over. So Can I zoom this? Yeah. So we recently hit this little threshold here, right? 1 million views, guys. 1 million views on my channel. We just hit 1 million views like last night. Total, all of my content. So I want to thank you guys for that. We have just hit 1 million views for the channel. So that's big. That's huge, actually. So we're gonna be doing a special for that. I haven't decided what it was yet. I wasn't gonna announce the special until tomorrow because I haven't figured out what I want to do. But if you guys have suggestions tonight, let me know what we should do for the 1 million view special. So I appreciate it, Michael. If you guys have suggestions on what we should do, let me know. I know it's awesome. I'm at a loss for words, to be honest. I'm at a loss for words on it because it's amazing. And I don't know what to do essentially in honor of it. Does that make sense? I would appreciate it, Jason. I remember that, Michael. I remember that. I remember you very specifically saying that. Yep, I remember, Michael. I do remember. Don't worry. No, I don't think Brittany's gonna come on camera. She already said what her million view merch. I could do some million view merch. I want to do a special though. I'll do merch, but I want to do something for you guys. As much as the merch is for you guys as well, I want to do something different, something that is just for you guys as like a celebration. You know, 1 million view is a big big deal for me. Obviously, there's channels that do that daily, but that's a big deal for me. And I think that it's you guys that have helped me get there, right? You guys that are my regulars help me develop this, you know? So, nope, Michael, we're not doing it. I knew where you were going, and we're not doing it. You tried it last time, and it didn't work. You tried to switch it up on me this time, but it ain't happening. It ain't happening. It was a good shot. It was a good shot, but it ain't gonna work. All right. So what do we want as the? Give me some suggestions, guys. What merch? Not merch. What could our special be? What would be a cool thing to do? It can be lifting related. It can be not maybe I'll do the. Do you guys want me to do? Not you, Cooper. Not you, Cooper. Other Michael. Michael Burrows. Michael Burrows. A long time ago, he came in here and wanted me to take my socks off. We're not doing that. So. It's been a while, so I'm surprised he came back with the same thing after all this time. So. Yep. I knew exactly what was going on before it started. I don't think he realized I remembered who he was. I don't think he realized or remembered who he was. It'd be appreciated, Jason. Yeah, sure. I appreciate it. All right, so one video I haven't done yet that you guys have asked for in the past, right, is the day of eating, where I like show my meals or like break down what I eat, like every single item throughout the day. I might do that as the million, so you guys can see that finally, because that is a lot of video to record. But I think it's something I want to do anyways. Would that be a cool special? Would you guys like that? Because it does take some effort on my part, because I have to get up. You guys don't realize how often I eat, so it's like probably gonna be like 19 different clips throughout the day, and a couple of them as early as 4 in the morning. Yeah, we're always going to be putting on mass here. But I want to do the video, and I think a million subscribers warrants a big video like that, right, guys? I'll do a tip video separately. I want this to be very focused in on something you guys want. So if you guys like that idea, then I'll do it. If you guys think there's something cooler that I could do, let me know. Vanilla, we're going to go ahead and remove you from the chat. A 10,000 calorie challenge? What do you think, Mossberg, on the 10,000 calories? What do you think on the 10,000 calories? A million views, random, not a million subscribers yet. We'll get there. You think that'd be a good one, Mossberg? Is Mossberg rolling out? See you, Mossberg. Yeah, we're not doing that, Michael Burrows. Michael Burrows. It was an interesting attempt, but I remembered who you were. I remembered who you were. No, I'm not falling for it. I'm gonna be honest, Michael Burrows. I'm not falling for it. You're gonna have to try again later. It's not gonna work out for you. Eating challenge? You guys like the eating challenge better? 10,000 calories? I did break a PR recently. I hit a 365 on the bench recently. 365 on the bench. Hold on, I'm letting chat catch up here. 10,000 calorie. You know what? I'll put a poll up tonight or tomorrow morning, with all the different options as far as the million view. But I like the 10,000 calorie thing. I like to eat, so I feel like I can pack away 10K. I feel like it's gonna be rough, but I can pack away 10K. Can I do it in milk? Is that allowed? Because if I can use milk, we'll get there very quickly. I'll just drop 10 of these in the morning. Clean foods? No, milk has to be part of it. Milk has to be part of it. No, you can't take my dairy away. Can't take my dairy away. It's all good, Michael. Not protein only. That would hurt. And milk isn't going anywhere. Milk isn't going anywhere. You guys aren't taking my dairy from me. But we are about to call the stream, guys. It's about that time of night. We're close. We're gonna do it another like 2 minutes, and then we're gonna head on out. I'm liking the 10,000 calorie idea, but we'll do a poll regardless, so we can get a full consensus with all of y'all. So. All right. I'm going to use the gym bathroom, Jay. I'm going to use the gym's restroom. I value my own plumbing too much. So I own my home and I don't want to damage my plumbing. So if I was renting, it'd be a different scenario. We're closing up the stream here, Walter White, very soon, very soon. We were about done. We just worked out for about 2 hours, and now we're just chilling for a minute. I've been trying to do a little bit more long form content, David. The 10,000 calories will definitely be a long form video. So you guys will definitely be seeing that in long form. That's not going to be one sitting. I don't know if I could get that. How much lettuce would you need for 10,000 calories? All right, appreciate it, Sorry. Have a good one. How much lettuce for 10,000 calories? We're going to chat GPT this one, guys. Nothing's impossible if you wanted enough, right? How many lettuces. Is it lettuces or lettucei? Lettuces. For 10,000 calories. To hit 10,000 calories just from lettuce. All right, let's see. A whole medium head of romaine lettuce is about 100 calories, right? 100 heads of lettuce. 100 heads of romaine lettuce for 10,000 calories. A small kiddie pool is what it associated it with of lettuce. I don't like lettuce that much, I'm being honest. If we can add dressing, it'll be a lot easier. Dressing's high calorie. Can I add ranch? Can I add ranch? If I add ranch, we only need like 3 heads of lettuce. Ranch is like 500 calories a spoonful. That's next level, David, to get bullied by AI. I don't think I've ever experienced that. What else can we? What other foods? You guys know, I looked up at one point. We did rough math on how. Did we do it on stream? We did rough math on how many potatoes it would take to power the U.S. Like the little potato batteries that people make in like science class. It's a lot of potatoes. It wouldn't be doable. Not sustainable energy potatoes, unfortunately. I feel like if for a project we could get at least like an entire neighborhood going though for the giggles, right? Like backup energy for your house, you know? I play chess. I play chess a little bit. I'm pretty okay at chess. I'm not as good as I used to be at chess. I feel like I've definitely stopped. I stopped playing a while back, James. I don't play a lot of poker. Believe it or not, I don't know if you guys could tell by the glasses. I used to be in chess club in school. I played in chess club. So I was definitely a chess player. So now I don't play chess anymore. I still like chess. I still have like a chessboard. I've got like a chess.com account. I play chess from time to time when I get a little bored, but not like I used to play it. I used to play it every day. So almost every day I used to play chess. So how's it going, Devin? Don't spam. Do better. Good Lord. Oh, he stopped. All right. We'll call it good. He stopped. I'm doing well. All right, it's that time of night, though, guys. I've got to go. I'm going to get some sleep. I honestly don't know, Adam. It probably a lot of dairy, a lot of cheese, potatoes. It would just be my normal foods, just a lot of it. Pasta would be a good item. It's actually 1:39 for me, Devin. But I just finished working out about 30 minutes ago. So just finished working out about 30 minutes ago. How's it going, Cheyenne? But we did just finish the stream, so we are closing up for the night. I appreciate it, I appreciate it. All right, so it's that time of night, guys. We're going to call it. Hope you guys enjoyed it, as usual. So appreciate y'all being here, and I'll put that poll out to decide what we're going to do for the special. So I'll put that poll out either tonight or tomorrow morning. I'm not sure yet. Y'all have a good one now. We'll be back tomorrow about 10-ish, 10:30-ish, 11-ish, somewhere in there.